Hello everyone, in this video we will see geography 500 most important questions which were asked in the previous UPSC examinations in different exams. If you want to read the explanation, you can pause the video and you can see the explanation. The first question, if rainforest and tropical forest are the lungs of the earth, then surely wetlands function as its kidneys. Which of the following statements of wetlands best reflects the above statement? The water cycle in wetlands involves surface runoff, subsoil percolation and evaporation. Algae from the nutrient base upon which fish, crustaceans, mollusks, birds, reptiles and mammals thrives. Wetlands play a vital role in maintaining sedimentation balance and soil stabilization. Aquatic plants absorb heavy metals and excess nutrients. The right answer is option D. The next question, consider the following statements. Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Himachal Pradesh and Tripura. How many of the above are generally known as a tea producing state? The right answer is option B, only two states. Those are nothing but Tripura and Himachal Pradesh and Tripura. Those two are the known for major tea producing states. The next question, consider the following pairs reservoirs with the states. Ghataprabha in Telangana, Gandhi Sagar in Madhya Pradesh, Indira Sagar Andhra Pradesh, Maidan in Chhattisgarh. How many pairs given above are not correct? They are asking incorrectly paid option. Is Gandhi Sagar in Madhya Pradesh only right answer? All three are incorrect. So only three pairs are not correct, not correctly matched. The next question, question number 4. Consider the following statements. High clouds primarily reflects solar radiation and cool the surface of the earth. Low clouds have a high absorption of infrared radiations emanating from the earth's surface and thus cause warming effect. Which of the statement given above is or are correct? The right answer is neither one nor two. Both statements are incorrect. The next question, question number 5. With reference to tropical thorn forest in India, which of the following statements are correct? They are found in regions with less than 50 centimeter of annual rainfall. They are found in parts of Jharkhand. Kejri and Kair are important plant species of these forests. So the right answer is option 1 and 3 are correct. Option 2 is incorrect. Option 1 and 3. The next question, question number 6. With reference to water vapor in the atmosphere, which of the following statements is are correct? Option 1. It contributes to the stability and instability in the air. It acts like a blanket, allowing the earth neither to become too cold nor too hot. Select the answer using the code given below. The right answer is option C. Both 1 and 2 are correct. The next question, with reference to conditions favorable for tropical cyclones, which of the following is are correct? Small variations in the vertical wind speed, upper divergence above the sea level system. The right answer is option C. Both 1 and 2 are correct. The next question, question number 8. The Tropic of Cancer passes through how many states of India? The right answer is 8 states. Tropic of Cancer passes through 8 states in India. The next question, question number 9. The earth in its initial phases of formation was a hot object with a thin layer of atmosphere comprising oxygen and nitrogen, hydrogen, helium, carbon dioxide and nitrogen, argon and methane. The right answer is option B, hydrogen and helium. Question number 10. Which one of the following refers to the big slat? Formation of the moon, formation of the earth, formation of the sun, formation of the universe. The right answer is the formation of the moon. Question number 11. The international date line is made zigzag to avoid which one of the following island groups? The right answer is option A, Aleutian Islands. Consider the following statements regarding earthquake. Tectonic earthquakes originate due to sliding of rocks along a fault plane. Volcanic earthquake is a special class of tectonic earthquake. The intensity of an earthquake is measured by the Richter scale. The right answer is option 1 and 2 only, right? It is not, the intensity of an earthquake is not measured by the Richter scale. It is measured by the Mercalli scale. So the right answer is option B, 1 and 2 only. The next question, question number 13. Consider the following statements regarding metamorphic rocks. They undergo recrystallization and reorganization of the original minerals. Foliation and banding are associated with these rocks. Gestoid and syenite are examples of these rocks. Which of the statements given above are correct? The right answer is 1 and 2 only correct. The next question, question number 14. Statement 1. Weathering result in mechanical disintegration and chemical decomposition of rocks. Statement 2. Weathering is controlled by geologic and geomorphic processes but is independent of climatic factors. Which of the statement are correct? The right answer is option C. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Only statement 1 is correct. The next question, question number 15. Consider the following statements regarding terrestrial radiation. Insolation received by the earth is in short waves. The earth's energy heats the atmosphere from below. The shortwave radiation from the earth is absorbed by the greenhouse gases. Which of the statements are given are correct? The right answer is option A, 1 and 2 only correct. The next question, question number 16. Consider the following statements regarding southwest monsoon in India. Statement 1. The monsoons enter into West Bengal from a southwesterly direction. The retreating southwest monsoon brings rain to the eastern part of the peninsular India. The Tamil Nadu coast remains dry during the southwest monsoons. Which of the statements given above are correct? The right answer is option C. Only 1 and 3 are correct. Option 1 is incorrect. Question number 17. Consider the following statements regarding salinity of ocean. Salinity of oceans. The South Sea records low salinity. South Sea low salinity because of its location in higher latitudes. The Baltic Sea records low salinity due to influx of river waters. The Mediterranean Sea records higher salinity due to evaporation. The Black Sea has a high salinity due to lack of river water influx. Which of the statement given above are correct? Option B, 2 and 3 are correct. These two statements only correct. Question number 18. Statement 1. The leaves of deciduous forest trees produce brilliant colors in autumn. Statement 2. In autumn season, leaves of deciduous forest trees stop producing green chlorophyll pigments. The right answer is both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 explains statement 1. The next question. Gersopa Falls is found by which one of the following rivers? The right answer is option C, Saraswati River. Question number 20. In mid-latitude regions, the diurnal variation in weather is due to rising air convection, sinking air conduction, advection and radiation. The right answer is option D, radiation. The next question, question number 21. Springs are common in which of the following areas? Well-joined rocks, arid areas with underlying rocks, grass topography, tilted strata. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. The right answer is Option B, 1, 3 and 4 are correct. 1, 3, 4 are correct. This one is incorrect statement. Match list 1, list 2 with, and select the correct answers. List 1, limestone region with the country. First one, Penis, France. Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica. Cockpit country, Britain. Causes, Mexico. Right answer is option A is the right answer. The peninsula, it is in the Britain. Yucatan Peninsula, it is in Mexico, and cockpit country, it is in Jamaica, and causes in France. The next question, question number 23. Which of the following cities experience the warm temperature Mediterranean climate? Cape Town, Los Angeles, Adelaide, Santiago. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. The right answer is option D. All 4 are the right answer. Which one of the following is the correct descending order of Indian states in terms of their density of population as per 2011 census? The right answer is option C. Uttarakhand, Kerala, West Bengal and Bihar. When it comes to descending order, it is Bihar, West Bengal, Kerala and Uttar Pradesh are the right answer. Which of the following major river basins of India is the shortest in length and smallest in terms of catchment area? Kaveri, Mahi, Penner, Sabarmati. The right answer is option D, Sabarmati. The next question, question number 26. Arabian Sea records a higher salinity than the Bay of Bengal because Arabian Sea exhibits a high rate of evaporation and low influx of fresh water. Arabian Sea has a shallow water. Arabian Sea has a more enclosed land. Arabian Sea receive more rainfall. Which is the right answer? Option A. Option A is the right answer. Arabian Sea exhibits a high rate of evaporation and low influx of fresh water. The lowest temperature is observed or recorded in which of the following layers of the atmosphere? Lowest temperature: stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and troposphere. In which layer? The right answer is mesosphere. The next question, question number 28. Which one of the following ocean currents is not a warm current? Pacific Ocean, Falkland, North Equatorial, Canary. The right answer is Falkland. The tides whose height is 20% more than normal tides are called spring tides, neap tides, apogeian and perigean tides, daily and semi-diurnal tides. The right answer is apogeian and perigean tides. The next question, question number 30. Which of the following statements about tropical cyclones are correct? It originates and develops over warm oceanic surface. Presence of Coriolis force is necessary for it. It occurs in middle latitudinal region. It develops with calm and descending air condition. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The right answer is option B. 1, 2 and 4 are correct. Which of the following is not an igneous rock? Granite, gneiss, pumice, basalt. The right answer is option B. The next question, question number 32. Which one of the following rivers is west flowing? Godavari, Periyar, Tungabhadra and Kaveri. The right answer is option B, Periyar. Question number 33. Consider the following statements regarding insolation. It is the solar radiation that reaches the Earth's surface. It is measured by the amount of solar energy received per square centimeter per minute. It is the amount of solar energy absorbed by the stratosphere. How many statements are correct? Following statements. The right answer is option B. 1 and 2 only correct. Option 1 and 2 are correct. Option 3 is incorrect. Consider the following statements with regard to atmospheric humidity. Absolute humidity is the amount of water vapor per unit volume. Hygrometer is used to measure relative humidity. Dew point is the temperature at which the relative humidity is 75%. Which of the above statements are correct? The right answer is option A, 1 and 2 only correct. The next question. Question number 35. Which one of the following is the major characteristic of deciduous forest? Option A, they do not lose their leaves. They shed their leaves annually. They synthesize their own food. They depend on other factors for their food. The correct answer is option B, they shed their leaves annually. The next question, question number 36. In which one of the following states is Loktak Lake situated? Sikkim, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur and Meghalaya. The right answer is Manipur. The next question, question number 37. Which of the following statements with regard to the Mediterranean agriculture are correct? The Mediterranean agriculture is highly specialized commercial agriculture. It is an intensive substance agriculture dominated by wet paddy cultivation. It is primitive subsistence agriculture. Viticulture is specialty of the Mediterranean region. So the right answer is option C, 1 and 4 only are correct. The next question, question number 38. Which of the following statements with regard to the winter solstice is correct? The South Pole experiences 24 hours of darkness. It occurs on June 21. The North Pole experiences 24 hours of darkness. The sun is at aphelion. The right answer is option C. The North Pole experiences 24 hours of darkness. The next question, question number 39. Tropical evergreen rainforest biome provides optimum environmental conditions for the growth of plants and animals. Which one among the following statements regarding this is not correct? It has heavy rainfall and high temperature throughout the year. This biome is also called mega thermal biome. The green rainforest biome extends between 10 degrees to 10 degrees north and 10 degrees south latitudes. The maximum development of this biome has taken place in central and southern California and northwestern coastal islands of Africa. The right answer is option D. The next question, question number 40. Tsunami waves are the undersea occurrence of earthquake exceeding 7.5 on Richter scale. Which one of the following statements regarding this is not correct? It often generates strong waves. The Pacific coast are most vulnerable to tsunami waves. Tsunami waves are also called high energy tidal waves or seismic sea waves. Tsunami is a Latin word. Here they are asking the incorrect answer. Incorrect answer. So option D is the right answer. Tsunami is a Japanese word. Which of the following statements with regards to cloudburst are correct? Defined as a sudden, localized, very heavy downpour with a cloud, thunder and lightning. It mostly occur in the hilly areas, results into very high intensity of rainfall, that is 750 millimeter to 300 millimeter in a couple of hours. It occurs only during daytime. How many statements, which of the statements are correct? The right answer is option A, 1, 2 and 3 are correct. Question number 42. Which one of the following with regards to aridisol, one of the soil order, is not correct? It is a aridisol. Lack of water for plants during most part of the year. High organic matter. Large accumulation of carbonates at depth. Absence of deep wide cracks. The right answer is option B, high organic matter. The next question, question number 43. Which one of the following statements with regards to jet streams and upper level tropospheric waves is not correct? It is a narrow band of a high velocity wind. It follows the wave path near the tropopause at elevation of 8 km to 15 km. Jet streams are typically continuous over long distances. In summer, the polar front jet achieves its maximum force. The right answer is option D. In summer, the polar front jet achieves its maximum force. It is a incorrect answer. Question number 44. The Gulf Stream is a poleward flowing current. in the Atlantic Ocean. Which one of the following statements with regard to this is not correct? Here also asking the incorrect statement. It is similar to Kuroshio current in the North Pacific Ocean. It transports warm tropical water towards polar region. This current is a major factor in weather along the east coast of the USA. The warm water of the Gulf Stream sustains the coral reefs of West Pacific. Which of the statement is incorrect statement? The answer is option D is the not correct answer. The warm water of a Gulf Stream sustains the coral reefs of West Pacific. The next question number 45. Which one of the following about sugar industry of peninsular India is not correct? High yield per hectare of sugarcane, higher sucrose content, long crushing season. Most of the mills in the peninsula are located mainly along the east coast. The right answer, which is an incorrect option, is option D. Most of the mills in the peninsula are located mainly along the east coast. The next question number 46. Which one of the following ports is located on Estuary? Kandla, Marmago, Kolkata Haldia and Tuticorin. The right answer is option C, Kolkata Haldia. The next question number 47. The fact that the planets move around the sun not in a circular but ellipse was first demonstrated by Galileo, Martin Luther, Johannes Kepler, Copernicus. The right answer is option C, Kepler. The next question number 48. In the region of eastern shore of Adriatic Sea, a cold and dry wind blowing down from the mountain is known as Mistral, Bora, Bice, Blizzard. The right answer is option B, Bora. Nishi tribe is found mainly in Andaman and Nicobar, Arunachal Pradesh, Nilgiri, Kerala, Kashmir Valley. The right answer is option B, Arunachal Pradesh. The next question number 50. In the field of tourism, which one of the following Indian states is described as one state many olds? One state many olds. Assam, West Bengal, Karnataka and Rajasthan. The right answer is West Bengal. Number of people per unit area of arable land is termed as agricultural density, arithmetic density, physiological density and economic density. The right answer is option C, physiological density. The next question number 52. Which of the following rivers joins Ganga directly? Chambal, Son, Betwa, Ken. The right answer is Son. Question number 53. Which one of the following is not a type of commercial agriculture? Dairy farming, grain farming, livestock ranching, intensive subsistence agriculture. The right answer is option D, intensive subsistence agriculture. The next question number 54. Which one of the following is not land use category? Forest land, pasture land, marginal land, barren and wasteland. The right answer is option C, marginal land. Question number 55. Which one of the following pace is not correctly matched? Kuddapak Kar, rocky wasteland, Nankai, wet fields, Punkai, dry fields, Totakal, garden lands. The answer is option A. This one is incorrectly matched. The next question number 56. Geomorphic factors influencing plant and animal distributions are slope angle and relief only, slope aspects and relative relief, slope angle, slope aspect and relief, slope angle, slope aspect and relative relief. The right answer is option D. slope angle, slope aspect, and relative relief. Question number 57. Which one of the following groups of cities does not have sclerophyll as its natural vegetation cover? Valparaiso and Cape Town, Lisbon and Perth, Los Angeles and Adelaide, Las Vegas and Queensland. The right answer is option D, Las Vegas and Queensland. Question number 58. Which of the following are warm ocean currents? Kuroshio and California currents, North Atlantic Drift and Brazil current, Canaries and Benguela currents, West Wind Drift and Falcon current. The right answer is option B, North Atlantic Drift Brazil current. The next question, in India, how many states or union territories have more than 2 international boundaries? The right answer is only one state. In the Hadley cell thermal circulation, air rises up and finally descends at intertropical convergence zone, doldrums, subtropical high pressure cells, equatorial trough. The right answer is option C, subtropical high pressure cells. The next question, question number 61. Which one of the following soils is characterized by very high content of organic matter? Soil with a very high content of organic matter. Vertisol, histosol, gallisol, spodosol. The right answer is option B, histosol. The next question, question number 62. Which of the following statements with regards to Coal India Limited are correct? Coal India Limited has its headquarters at Kolkata. CL operates through 82 mining areas spread over 20 provincial states in India. CL is the single largest coal producing company in the world. Which of the statements are correct? Option B, 1 and 3 statements are correct. The next question, question number 63. Which one of the following climatic types is found in central Spain? Subarctic, Mediterranean, dry hot summer, subtropical steppe, humid continental warm summer. The right answer is option C, subtropical steppe. The next question, question number 64. Which one of the following is not among the principal language of Jammu and Kashmir? Urdu, Gujari, Kosur, Monpa. The right answer is Monpa. It is not among the principal language of Jammu and Kashmir. The next question, question number 65. The major part of Central Asia is dominated by which one of the following language families? Indo-European, Sino-Tibetan, Austric, Altaic. The right answer is option D, Altaic. The next question, 66. Statement 1. By far the most common topographic form in a crust terrain is the sinkhole. Topographically, a sinkhole is a depression that varies in depth from less than a meter to few hundred meters. The right answer is both of statement 1 and 2 are correct, and 2 explains 1. The next question, question number 67. Statement 1. Incised meanders are formed in the mature stage of a river. Statement 2. Incised meanders are characterized by rejuvenation and upliftment of land. The right answer is option D. 1 is incorrect and statement 2 is correct. The next question, question number 68. Statement 1. Portions of glacial troughs may exhibit remarkably flat floors. Statement 2. The flat floor in a glacial trough is produced by uniform glacial erosion. The correct answer is Option C, statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. The next question, statement 1. In tundra climate, biodiversity is comparatively less. Statement 2. Tundra climate has a less reproductive warm period. The right answer is option A. Both statements are correct and the second statement explains statement 1. The next question. Tides are the rise and fall of sea levels caused by the combined effect of the gravitational forces exerted by the moon and sun and the radiation of the earth. Statement 2. The earth rotates from west to east. Option B is the correct answer, both correct, but statement 2 does not explain statement 1. Question number 71. Which of the following causes adiabatic temperature changes in atmosphere? Deflection and advection, latent heat of condensation, expansion and compression of the air, partial absorption of solar radiation by the atmosphere. The right answer is option C is the correct answer, that is expansion and compression of the air. Question number 72. Which one of the following is applicable to collision coalescence process of precipitation? Clouds which do not extend beyond the freezing level, clouds which extend beyond the freezing level, all types of clouds, cirrocumulus clouds. The right answer is option A, clouds which do not extend beyond the freezing level. The next question, question number 73. Which one of the following places of India experience highest atmospheric pressure during winter? Jaisalmer, Leh, Chennai and Guwahati. The right answer is option B, Leh. Question number 74. Match list 1 with list 2. Planestimal hypothesis, Kober, thermal contraction theory, Chamberlain, geosynclinal origin theory, hypothesis of sliding continents, Jeffreys. The right answer is option A. Planestimal hypothesis is by the Chamberlain and thermal contraction theory is by Jeffreys. Geosynclinal origin theory, it is by the Kober. Hypothesis of sliding continents, it is by the Daly. The next question, question number 75. Match list 1 with list 2. Clouds with their characteristics. Cirrus, it is rain giving. Stratus, feathery appearance. Nimbus, vertically growing. Cumulus, horizontally spreading. The right answer is option C. Cirrus, it is a feathery appearance. Stratus, it is a horizontally spreading, and nimbus, rain giving. Cumulus, it is a vertically growing. Question number 76. Which one of the following is not an exclusive right of the concerned coastal nations over exclusive economic zones? Option A. Survey and exploitation of mineral resources of ocean deposits, exploitation of marine water energy and marine organism including fishing, conservation and management of marine resources, navigation of ships and laying down submarine cables. This is not an exclusive right of the concerned coastal nations over the exclusive economic zones. The next question, question number 77. In which one of the following groups of states in India is the integrated coastal zone management project being implemented as a pilot investment? Gujarat, Kerala and Goa, Kerala, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Odisha and West Bengal, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. The right answer is option C, Gujarat, Odisha and West Bengal. The next question, question number 78. Consider the following constituent gases of the atmosphere: argon, neon, helium and carbon dioxide. Which one of the following is the correct ascending sequence of the above gases in terms of the volume percentage? Option C is the right answer, that is carbon dioxide, neon, helium and argon. The next question, question number 79. Which one of the following Indian states has the highest percentage of scheduled tribe population to its total population? Mizoram, Nagaland, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh. The right answer is first option A, Mizoram. The next question, extrusive volcanoes are not found in which one of the following mountains? Alaska, Rocky, Andes and Himalayas. The right answer is Himalayas. Question number 81. Which one of the following crops is not cultivated in Kariwas, the lacustrine deposit of sand, clay, loam, silt and boulders? The option A, saffron. Option B, almond. Option C, walnut. Option D, lignut. The right answer is option D, lignut. The next question, question number 82. Consider the following tributaries of river Ganga: Gandak, Kosi, Gagara, Gomati. Which one of the following is the correct order of the above rivers from the east to west? The right answer is option B. Option B is the right answer. That is two from they flow east to west: Kosi, Gandak, Gagara and Gomati. These are the order in which the rivers flow from east to west. The next question, question number 83. Which one of the following statements about India is not correct? India has 12 major ports and about 200 non-minor ports. 95% of India's trade by volume and 68% by value are moved through maritime transport. It has a coastline of about 7,500 kilometers. In the Maritime Agenda 2010 to 2020, a target of 300 metric tons port capacity has been set for the year 2020. The right answer is option D. It is not. The next question, which one of the following is the first urban settlement in the world to reach population size of 1 million? London, Paris, New York, Washington DC. The right answer is London. The next question, question number 85. Which one of the following climatic type based on Köppen's scheme is the best suited to describe climate of the western fringe of Rajasthan? The right answer is option C, BWHW. It is the right answer. B for arid dry climate, W desert, H hot desert, W dry winters. Question number 86. Where are the Bermuda Islands located? Caribbean Sea, North Atlantic Ocean, Gulf of Mexico, Mediterranean Sea. The right answer is option B, North Atlantic Ocean. Question number 87. Which one of the following state or union territories has the highest percentage of forest area to the total geographical area? Arunachal Pradesh, Lakshadweep, Nagaland, Mizoram. The right answer is Lakshadweep. In India, the period of steady population growth refers to the decades of 1981 to 2011, 1951 to 1981, 1921 to 1951, 1911 to 1921. The right answer is option B, 1951 to 1981. 1951 to 1981, that is a sudden population explosion. The next question, question number 89. Manikaran in Himachal Pradesh is known for solar energy, geothermal energy, bioenergy and wind energy. The right answer is geothermal energy. The next question, question number 90. Which of the following are the functions of environment? Supplying resources, sustaining life, providing aesthetic services. The right answer is option C. All are correct. The next question, question number 91. Match list 1 with list 2. Soil type with salient characteristic. Antisol, inceptisols, histols, and oxysols. These are the types of the soils and these are the characteristics. We have to match them. Option A is the right answer. Antisols, it is a no horizons. Inceptisols, that is for weak, quickly developed horizons. C. Histosols, that is C. It is a high organic matter upper layer, and oxysols, that is very old, highly weathered. A peripediment in a desert or a semi-desert region is also known as Inselberg, Zeusen, Bazada, Playa. The right answer is option C, Bazada. Question number 93. Individual lava flows are normally only a few feet thick, but over a long period of time, repeated flows may build up a volcano. Such volcanoes are termed as shield volcano, composite volcano, stratovolcano, cinder cone volcano. The right answer is shield volcano. The next question, question number 94. Isohalines are lines joining equal temperature, pressure, rainfall or salinity. The right answer is option D, that is salinity. Question number 95. 10-degree channel is found between North Andaman and Middle Andaman, North Andaman and Little Andaman, Little Andaman and Car Nicobar and Great Nicobar. The right answer is Little Andaman and Car Nicobar. The 10-degree channel is between these two, Little Andaman and Car Nicobar. The next question, question number 96. Match list 1 with list 2, that is waterfall and state. Barkana, Dudsagar, Duduma, Kiliyur. These are the waterfalls and list them present in their respective states. The right answer is option B, that is for Barkana. It is located in Karnataka, Dudsagar in Goa, Duduma it is in Odisha, and Kiliyur in Tamil Nadu. The next question, question number 97. Which one of the following is not a result of El Nino effect? Distortion of equatorial atmospheric circulation, flow of the southeast trade winds towards the Indian Ocean, irregularities in the evaporation of seawater, reduction in the amount of planktons which reduces the number of fish in the sea. The right answer is option B, flow of the southeast trade winds towards the Indian Ocean. The next question, question number 98. Match list 1 with list 2, that is the lake and state where it is located. Kaliveli, Kazair, Kechopalri, Vembanad. The right answer is option D. The option D is the right answer. Kaliveli, it is present in Tamil Nadu. Kazair, it is located in Himachal Pradesh, and Kichopalri, it located in Sikkim, and Vembanad in Kerala. The next question, question number 99. Which one of the following is the most important factor for the formulation of smog? Long winter nights, formation of an inversion lead, presence of many air pollutant resources, rapid fall in temperature with increasing height above the sea level. The right answer is option B, formation of inversion lead. The next question, question number 100. Mount Tulir is an important mountain peak of Andaman and Nicobar Island. It is located in North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman and Great Nicobar. The right answer is option D is the right answer, that is Great Nicobar.